Bailey Thompson. At left wing, number 18, Zach Golanayak. At right wing, number 19, Noah Willer. At center, 71, Liam Walker. In goal, number 33, Dylan Phillips. The captain for Salem is Noah Saad, with alternate captains Noah Willer and Liam Walker. The head coach for Salem is Ryan Ossenmacher, with assistants Aaron Chessman and Brandon Estero. And now starting for your Bears. At forward, number 28, Max Dooley. At forward, number 15, Riley Leonard. At forward, number 9, Ian Melrose. At defense, number 44, Robbie Flannery. At defense, number 91, Jacob Murphy. In goal, number 1, Michael Schwanke. The captains for the Bears are Ryan Austin, Max Dooley, Robbie Flannery, and Ian Melrose. Head coaching the Bears is Jeff Fleming, with assistants Paul Fox and Dave Saporin. Your officials for today's game are Mark Stevens, Ken Tucker, and Rodney Ritzema. Before we begin the action, we ask that you honor our country and especially the brave men and women who serve our country at home and overseas. Now, if you could all rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats as Norb 8th grader Miss Claire Steinbach performs the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to the Berkley Ice Arena for tonight's game between the Salem Rocks and the Berkley Bears. The Rocks come in here with a record of 10-10-3. They're ranked number 11 in Division I, and they're this is a non-league game tonight. The Bears have a record of 14-8-0. They were second. They've wrapped up second place in the league to Rochester United, and they've got one more game. I think each of these teams has one game before they go to the playoffs next week. And I believe Salem's going to play Orchard Lake St. Mary's on Saturday, I believe, and the Bears are going to play Farmington on Saturday before they go to the playoffs starting Monday. The Berkley Bears will be here against Royal Oak, and Salem will be playing Plymouth in their district, or region, pre-regional, on Monday. So both teams getting warmed up for the playoffs. We're about ready to go, get the game underway. The Bears control it. Robbie Flannery flips it over to Murphy. Murphy gives it ahead to number 9, Ian Melrose. Back over to Robbie Flannery. Flannery flips it in to the Rocks end. Into the corner, trying to battle for it in there. Come away with it. And the Rocks control it. Come out, but can't get it out. And the Bears keep it back in. Going back here to pick it up. for the Rocks, number 16, Bailey Thompson. He goes down. He's get checked and stopped. And Liam Walker tries to clear it for the Rocks. They can't seem to get it cleared. And as we look, and now shot down the ice, and that will be an icing. That'll bring it back in. They were having trouble clearing it, so they iced it. So that'll bring the puck back. To the stick side of the goaltender Dylan Phillips for the Salem Rocks. Kevin Jervis in to take the face-off for the Bears against Rich Corso for the Rocks. Controls. The Bears lose control of it. Now it comes out. The Rocks come out with it. Shot ahead there to number 21, Matt Schomburger. Couldn't get to it in time. The Bears pick it up. Picking it up there, number 26, Ryan Austin. Trying to clear it, and a lot of sticks coming away with it finally is number 8 for Salem. That's Rich Corso. Now back out in front, and here picking it up here, number 26, Austin going down for the Bears. Drops it in front, gets the rebound. Not sure. I couldn't see what happened to that's in the worst place in the rink for me to see. So I didn't see what happened down there, but we had stoppage of play, and taking a face off Liam Fox for the Bears. Battle along the boards for it. Control, and the Rocks come out with it. Number 22, Jack Newsom. Newsom dumps it in. Robbie Flannery back to pick it up. Back here, and pick it up now. It was 22, was 21 for the Bears. Puck frozen up against the boards for a moment there, and picked up the Robbie Flannery comes out with it. Robbie Flannery over center ice. Goes down into the corner. Drops it for Murphy. Murphy's shot goes wide. Melrose shot goes off a stick in front of the net and goes behind the net. Have to pick it up there for the Bears, number 55, Evan Tarnapol. Now it's shot down the ice. No icing as Flannery goes back to pick it up. Flannery shoots it ahead, but broken up there by Liam Walker to get it back the other way. The Bears trying to get the offense started. There is Christian Santiago. Plymouth picks it back up to Liam Walker. And Flannery breaks it up and gets down Melrose and ahead to Leonard. Leonard shoots across in front of the net. Shot in there from the point by Ethan Bishop. Bears back there trying to Leonard and Ian Melrose trying to get it loose. But do get it out in front. Leonard tries a shot, doesn't go near the net. The Rocks flip it to center ice. Ahead there for center ice, number 19, Noah Willer. Noah Willer goes in behind the net, gets checked back there. Willer tries to set it up. He drops it back there for number 8, Rich Corso. Broken up and shot down the ice there by Ryan Austin. Rocks try to get their offense started. 65, Noah Saad. Gets it up ahead here. Saad coming down the right wing. Being checked by Flannery, who's right out in front there. Schwanke sweeps to the side. Flannery comes out with it. Flannery ahead to Ryan Austin. Austin puts it in on the net, and the goaltender, Dylan Phillips, makes a save and holds on. He's laying there for a second in front of him. race for the puck. Robbie Flannery's going to get to it first. Puts it around the net. The Bears do get it out. Shot back in there by the Rocks. Going back to get it for the Bears, Zach Nikolai. To Flannery. Back to Nikolai. Nikolai. Kept in there by number 22, Newsom. Now Flannery. Flannery gets it ahead to Ryan Austin, or excuse me, Zach Leonard. As the Bears change on the fly. And the Rocks try to get some offense started. Shot ahead. Flannery again picks it up. Gives it to Murphy. Over on the opposite wing there to 14, too far for Josh Lichtman. We got a whistle. Offside. Faceoff comes outside the Salem blue line. The Bears trying to start something up there. Puck goes out of the rink and get a new puck in there. Face off at center ice. Melrose controls it back to Brickner. Brickner going back, shoots it around behind his net. To number 22, 21 there, Eldon Good. 20. No, that's right. I'm sorry, that's Max Dooley. Melrose. Max Dooley picks it up, gets it to Melrose. Melrose, and they got a whistle for an offside. I don't think the Bears agreed, but it was somebody was a stride ahead of Ian Melrose as he carried it into the zone. Change lines again. Shot in by Flannery, right on the net. And Dylan Phillips makes the save. Flannery lifted that one up and it went way up and hit the pipe or the ceiling above and stoppage of play again. Kevin Jervis to take the face-off against Rich Corso for the Rocks. Jervis controls it, drops it back here to number 10, Carlesso, Sebastian Carlesso. Nice stick handling. It's dumped, but it gets it ahead right to Zach Leonard. Leonard carrying it into the Salem end. Shot put in there behind the net by Ryan Austin. Leonard trying to set it up. Leonard drops it back. Austin back to Leonard. Back in behind. Coming out, and Salem comes out with it. But swept off the stick of the Salem skater by Christian Santiago. Recovers though is number 21 there is Schomburger. Gets it over 28, Sean Weldon. Weldon fans on the shot, and picking it up there is Kevin Jervis. Kevin Jervis skating through center ice. Drops it out in front. Turnaround shot there by number 19, Zach Leonard, knocked away. Shot back into the Bears' end. And that's going to be an icing as Evan Tarnapal gets there to touch it up. And the faceoff comes back into the Salem Rocks end. Still scoreless here, 5:43 remaining in the first period. The Bears control it. Shot by Robbie Flannery was deflected. Dumped back in by Flannery. Everybody tags up, and going back there after it is Dan Seeley for the Rocks. Seeley puts it up along the boards to try and get the rush started. Coming down there, number 22 is Zach Newsom. Newsom. It's right out in front and good clear in front there by Robbie Flannery. Flannery flips it ahead to Number 14, Josh Lickman. Couldn't quite get to it, but they do, and now they dump it in and go for the line change. Bears keep the puck alive in Salem's end, and put in there by Riley Leonard. Leonard drops it back. Try to get set up. And Leonard in front, and a backhand shot. Nice pass there by Leonard. Put it right on the stick of his teammate. I didn't get the number. We'll get the scoring in a minute. Scoring. I didn't hear the referee give the scoring to the bench there, so we'll have to wait. Yeah, the pass to Riley Leonard to put that in was from Ian Melrose right in front. He flipped it behind him to Riley, and Riley put it in for the 1-goal lead early here in this contest. The Bears take the 1-0 lead. These teams won't face each other as they go through the playoffs, as the Rocks are in Division I, the Bears are in Division II for the state tournament. So this will be the last time that these teams will face each other. Again, the Rocks ice the puck, and it goes back into the Bears' end. Bears have had the majority of the offense here in this first period, keeping it down in the Salem end. Jervis battles through a couple people, but finally there were too many of them there, and coming back the other way. Number 65 shooting it in is Noah Saad.
43 white minor slash.
43, Kevin Jervis. Kevin Jervis for slashing with 6:01 remaining. So the Rocks now with a power play advantage, trying to set up and get something going. In behind there, Noah Willer. Willer to Marty Mills. Back to Marty Mills. Drops it back to Liam Walker. Liam Walker shoots it wide and cleared out to center by number 26, Ryan Austin for the Bears. Liam Walker skating it in. Drops it. Setting up with number 19, Willer. Now it's knocked to center ice again by the Bears. Good penalty kill. Marty Mills comes back with it. The Bears make a change and get away with it. And Mills pass back to Liam Walker went too far, and they couldn't keep control of the puck. The Bears again with the penalty kill. If you keep it down on the other team's end, they can't score. That's coming down at 16. There is Bailey Thompson trying to get it started for the Rocks. And they do get it out to center. Coming down there with number 21, Matt Schomburger. Schomburger shoots it around behind the net. Over there, Zach Newsom pick it up. Back to Schomburger. Schomburger to Newsom. Back over to Rich Corso. Corso drops it back to the point. broken up. A blocked shot there by number 14, Josh Lickman. Good job, Josh, getting in the way of that one. Setting up here, number 22 is Jack Newsom. Newsom to Corso. Corso back there to number 16, Bailey Thompson taking that shot. And the Bears break it up. Cleared. Cleared by Flannery. But it was after the penalty had expired, so it's an icing. It'll bring it back into the Bears' end. Bears control it back here. Christian Santiago, but taken up. Melrose gets it out to center ice. Going back there after it, Nate West for the Rocks. Shoots it around the boards. Bears pinch in. Try and keep it controlled. That shot down the ice. And coming down there, Liam Walker was around behind the net. Being checked by Murphy. Melrose gets it ahead to his teammate. That was number 28, Dooley, getting it out. Now the Bears again. Now that's going to be another icing. That's going to bring it back in. Looking for the lead skater out there. It was too far ahead of it. Bears lead this one 1-0. They fought through managed to kill off that penalty pretty well. Yeah. Shot. Glove save made by Schwanke there. Right in the slot there, number 4, Joe Driscoll. Joe Driscoll took a shot right between the circles, and Schwanke made the save. You get a look. They drop it back. Driscoll shot and the save by Michael Schwanke. Back to the live action. And the Bears started out behind. Not sure what the call was. I think he said a hand pass. Robbie Flannery. That went up into the netting, back down on the ice, but it'll be face-off will be again to the glove side of Michael Schwanke. Jervis to take the face-off. Drops it back to Robbie Flannery. Flannery flips it around to number 26, Ryan Austin. Austin shoots it ahead to Leonard. Leonard shot knocked aside. Salem comes back with it. Going back, pick it up there, Colin Brickner. Brickner picks it up, trying to clear it. Gets it ahead, Jervis. Flip back into the corner. Going in there after number 21 for Salem is Matt Schaumburger. Kevin Jervis. Flannery. Flannery picks it up, flips it to center ice. Where's it at? The Bears. Brian Austin on the forecheck there. Now coming in off the bench. There was Jacob Tomlinson. Tomlinson almost took it away. Get the call. I didn't get the call. I don't know what. It's a bench penalty, 2 men on the ice. Score by the Rocks. I didn't get, I think it's number 11. I believe it's number 11, Marty Mills. Take a look at the 19 at there, but 11 on the rebound, put it in. 11-18. Get the scoring on that in a moment. The goal was Marty Mills, number 11. And the assists were to number 19, Noah Willer, and number 18, Zach Goleniak. So that was a power play goal for the Rocks. The Bears, shot by Ryan Austin, save made there by Dylan Phillips. Face off to the stick side of Dylan Phillips. Jervis to take the face off for the Bears. Draws it back. Shot around and behind the net, and shot controlled and set down by number 21, Schaumburger. The Bears get it back going the other way. Zach Leonard to Ryan Austin. Ryan Austin loses control of it there at the blue line. Robbie Flannery picking it up. Shooting it ahead. Bears trying to set up, but broken up there, and the Rocks come out with it. Number 22 shooting it down in the corner, Zach Newsom. The Bears take it away and trying to clear it. Newsom and Flannery battle for it. Coming away for it is Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard knocked off his stick. Ian Melrose shoots it around behind the net. Going in there to pick it up is Ethan Bishop. Bishop is knocked down behind the net. We got a penalty coming up. I think we got a penalty to number 8 for the, no, excuse me, number 21. Number 21 for Salem. A 1:13 remaining. For a high stick. Shot down the ice. Going back after it is number 91, Murphy. Murphy ahead to Ian Melrose. Melrose starting to rush into the Salem end. He's taken down in front. A whistle up into the netting. The referee had words with both benches. I'm not sure what that was about, but puck knocked back to center ice. Max Dooley there. Flipped over to the opposite side. Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard's shot goes in, and Phillips made the save, dropped it, but he managed to hold on, cover it up. He thought about it for a moment, and when he dropped it on the ice and then decided there was too many people right there. Let's take a look here. You'll see Riley Leonhardt's shot. He got it in the glove and then covered it up. But the Bears come back and score right away. It's a power play goal for the Bears. 25 seconds remaining. They score on the power play. Take a look on the replay and see what we got. Take a look. I couldn't see much about who got it, but we'll wait for the call.
Assisting 43, Kevin Jervis, number 19, Zach Leonard.
The goal goes to Robbie Flannery, number 44. The assist to number 43, Kevin Jervis, and number 19, Zach Leonard. So the Bears get their lead, their 1-goal lead back. A couple of power play goals, one by the Rocks and one by the Bears. And the Bears are ahead. And that's going to end the first period of play with the Bears 2 and the Salem Rocks 1. And we'll be back with the second period in just a few moments.
Pull your face mask down. All right. What about the chest guard? It looks loose. Is it loose? All right, what about the shin guards? All right. Okay. Here comes the heat. Bring it in. Bring it in. Good hustle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back to Berkley Ice Arena for tonight's second period of tonight's game between the Berkley Bears and the Salem Rocks. And the Bears off the 2-1 lead with goals in the first period there by Riley Leonard and Robbie Flannery. There's a shot there by Melrose, back and shot in. Dylan Phillips made that save, but he was vulnerable for a moment there. They couldn't get the rebound, though. Max Dooley puts it over on the opposite wing. Melrose pitching in, and Riley Leonard on the way. Riley Leonard picks it up over to Max Dooley. To Melrose. Melrose turns quickly and shoots, goes off the post. On the side of the net there, and now the Rocks try and clear it, but Murphy's battling to keep it in, and they put it back in behind the net. Going back there, Bailey Thompson for the Rocks gets it ahead to Liam Walker. Liam Walker gets it out to center ice, but the Bears get it back in center ice, and now picked up by Bailey Thompson. Shut down the ice in behind the Bears, and the Bears come back. They're coming back. Number 19, Zach Leonard centers it for Jervis. Jervis' shot goes off the side of the net. And a shot from the point by, he got a whistle before, but it looked like it was still loose there. Robbie Flannery, shot went in. Phillips made the save, but dropped the puck. The puck was loose, but the referee lost sight of it for a moment and blew the whistle. Take a look at that. Shot goes up in front. If you take a look, there's Flannery's shot, and he lost it. He didn't know where it was, and it was out to his left, and the referee lost sight of it. It was still live, and they blew the whistle. An opportunity there, but the whistle blows. That ends that opportunity. Back there, 65, picking it up, Noah Saad. Gets it out ahead to Joe Driscoll. Driscoll gets it all the way down. Now they keep it alive back there in the Rocks unit. Back out to the point to number 15, Austin Marthaler. We got a whistle. And it's going to be a penalty on the Bears, I believe. A hooking penalty on, get the number. Number 10. So 14:40 remaining. The penalty is on number 10, Sebastian Carlesso. 2 minutes for hooking.
Number 10, Sebastian Carlesso, 2 minutes for hooking.
So the Rocks taking this. Liam Walker's shot is blocked in front, and the Bears shoot it down the ice. That's going to go right on the net. So Phillips sweeps it aside to number 65, Noah Saad. And Liam Walker gets it out to center ice. Ahead there, Marty Mills. Mills looking to set up. Mills drops it in behind number 19, Noah Willer. Willer back to Mills. Back out to Walker. Walker's shot is deflected in front and up into the netting, and that'll be a face-off. Take a look at the shot. It goes in. It goes off someone's stick in the front. There's the pass to Mills and back to Walker. Walker's shot goes off a stick in front and goes up into the netting. So the face-off comes outside the blue line, and the Bears can't control, but now they do. They get it down the ice. Going there back after it is Bailey Thompson for the Rocks, trying to get started. Gets it over to number 21, Schomburger. Back to Bailey Thompson. Bailey Thompson, good forecheck there by Max Dooley to keep him, to slow him down. Thompson coming out. Drops it over in the opposite wing to number 8, Rich Corso. Got broken up, sent back to center. Coming back to get it is Schomburger. Schomburger back to Bailey Thompson. Bears pick it up. Dooley. Dooley gives it ahead to Ian Melrose. Ian Melrose knocked off his stick into the corner, but Melrose drops it back. Schomburger checked hard, and he's down. Schomburger's didn't get up right away. He got hit pretty hard. Take a look here. Schomburger, and coming in there, number 26, Ryan Austin. Schomburger's getting up slow. Matt Schomburger, he's okay. Slow to get up, but he'll be all right. The trainer came out, and we'll go back. Okay, and they're ready to get back into action here. Up to the boards. Picked up. Nate West shoots it around. And into center ice. Puck is loose. Picked up there by number 18, Zach Goleniak, but they're offside. He brought it in behind him. Face-off comes outside the blue line, the Bears blue line. The Bears control it. But picked back up there by number 21, Schomburger. He's back on the ice right away. He's back into it quickly. Oh no, that wasn't Schomburger. That was number 71. Excuse me. That was Liam Walker. I thought it was 21. Being offside. Face off outside the Salem blue line. Salem controlling it, number 25, Eric Borg. The Bears take it away. Shoot it back in there. Going in there after it is Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard looking to get a center, but taken away there by number 28, Sean Weldon. Picked back up by the Bears. Colin Brickner drops it in behind to Ryan Austin, but taken away and started up the other, Nick Caligari for the Rocks. Back into the Bears come up with it again. Here he goes. The shot. Got a piece of it as it went by as Zach Leonard got a shot in there, and then another shot off the pads of Phillips. Zach Leonard drops it in behind. Trying to pick it up there is Josh Lichtman. Lichtman centers it out in front. But picked up back out at the blue line. Robbie Flannery shot. Stopped by Phillips. Robbie Flannery picks it up again. This time broken up there by number 28, but dropped in behind the net by Flannery. Going back out there and coming in on the change of defenseman there. Christian Santiago got right on top of it. And he got it offside, but he tagged up and they're okay. Coming out here, number 25, Eric Borg, trying to get it started for Salem. Bears coming back the other way. They're out in front and broken up in front there by number 5, Dan Seeley. The Bears. Puck is loose and dropped back into the Salem end. Number 25 picking it up is Eric Borg. Borg tries to shoot it up to his teammate. They do get it down the ice. Number 19 coming in and shot. Saved by Schwanke. Puck was loose for a moment there. Liam Walker skating around. Walker puts it in behind to number 18, Zach Goleniak. Goleniak. We got a whistle. I'm not sure what happened, what the whistle was for. Get the face off to the stick side of Michael Schwanke. Salem, a nice pass. Somebody right on the doorstep there. And shot ahead. Here come the Bears now back in here. Ian Melrose. Melrose maintains control of it, drops it around to Dooley. Too far, but coming in to pick it up, number 55, Evan Tarnapol. Back to the other side. And the Bears get it back. Here comes Melrose again. Melrose is shot right into the midsection of Dylan Phillips, who makes a save and holds on. The Bears still with the 2-1 lead here with 5:23. We'll take a look at this shot and save by Phillips. Get Melrose takes it away there and comes, lets that shot go and save and hold on there by Dylan Phillips. The Bears. Melrose trying to get it going again. Again, Melrose. Melrose battling with number 16, Bailey Thompson for it. Out in front, Max Dooley knocked away in front. Melrose trying to get it loose. And finally got Rich Corso pulls it out. But the Bears maintain. Goes off the arm in front of number 16, Bailey Thompson. Back up the line. Murphy can't control it. Down the ice is going to go right in on Schwanke. Schwanke sweeps it aside to Tarnapol. Tarnapol gives it to the opposite side. They get it out ahead. Here come the Bears. Good movement. Oh, and back just a little behind the stick of Ryan Austin. The Bears going back the other way. Zach Leonard over to Ryan Austin. Zach Leonard pick it up again. Drops it back the other way to Ryan Austin. Ryan Austin battling for it behind the net, but Marty Mills comes away with it for the Rocks. The Bears keep it back in. Dropped back in there by Ethan Bishop. Dooley takes that player out of the play, and the Bears pick it back up again. Robbie Flannery shoots it over to the other side. Going in, Jervis trying to come in and take it away. The Bears have to tag it up as they go to the line change. Bailey Thompson comes out of his own end ahead to Nick Caligari for the Rocks, but shot back in by the Bears as the Bears are dominating the play right now. Coming down and picking it up. Couldn't get a stick on that one. Was Flannery. Bailey Thompson says he swung at it. I don't know. He didn't get much on it, but the Rocks. Kalaniak over to Liam Walker, but tied up over there by Riley Leonard. Coming in, the shot goes in behind the net. Max Dooley's shot on it. Riley Leonard. Melrose over there to pins it up against the boards. Back to the Bears. Backhanded shot by Flannery, just goes wide. Flannery picks it up, puts it to the other board. They got a cross-check call on Melrose. It's with 6:33 remaining in the second period. It's going to be a cross-check on Ian Melrose.
Rookie penalty, number 9, Ian Melrose. 2 minutes, cross-check.
The power play advantage for the Rocks. Their only goal, they did score on a power play. Liam Walker skating it in. Liam Walker wheels back, loses an edge, goes down. In behind the net to number 19, Noah Willer. To Marty Mills. Back to Walker. Over to 65, Noah Saad. Shot in. Held on by goaltender Michael Schwanke. Take a look at the shot. You got Noah Saad shot up and into the midsection of Michael Schwanke. Back to the live action. The Bears. Dooley over there checking Gorniak. And then shot down the ice and cleared. 1:12 remaining in the penalty to Ian Melrose. That was up into the netting, and that will cause the stoppage of play. Outside the blue line, it was knocked up there by Kevin Jervis, so the face-off will come outside the Salem blue line. Jervis to take the face-off. Jervis gets it to Dooley. To Brickner. Brickner puts it into the Salem end. Over here, Bailey Thompson trying to get the rush started. But picked up, and Robbie Flannery gets it, breaks it up. And this is flipped in there by number 21, Schomburger. Flannery puts it up along the boards, but it gets away from the defenseman back there. Max Dooley coming in. Dooley tries to center it for Jervis. Jervis coming over and picks it back up again. Kevin Jervis, and taken away here by number 8, Corso. Corso going down the ice, but going back there and picking it up, Jacob Tomlinson. The Rock, Skalniak sends it in behind to number 22, Newsom. Newsom back, and the problem, they didn't keep it in at the point there, and it's going all the way back into the Salem end. Going back there and on the forecheck. Face-off will come up. There's an offside. It'll come all the way back. Outside, just outside the Salem blue line from where the pass was, where the pass went into the Bears end. Bears are back at full strength. Murphy. And he got an icing. It'll go all the way back the other end. It was the other side of the red line when he shot that. And Ryan Austin couldn't get to it in time. 4:23 remaining here in the second period. The Bears continue to have this 2-1 lead. Face-off controlled by the Bears. Coming out, Dooley ahead to Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard drops it out in front. Coming in to pick it up. Murphy drops it down to Melrose. Melrose back out, shot out there. That was Murphy. The other defensive back there was Carleso. Right. Jacob Murphy shot. They hold on. Salem goes for the line change. The Bears will stay with their line. Dropped back in the corner there, picked up there by Austin Marthaler. Shoots it around, coming up, pick it up. Schomburger couldn't get to it. Marthaler. Melrose. Melrose drops it back. And shot down the ice there by number 8, Rich Corso. The Bears go back and pick it up. Back into center ice. Melrose, nice move around Bailey Thompson. Shot on Phillips. Phillips made the save, but it was laying there for a moment. Back here, the Bears flip it in and have to go for the line. They're going to go for the line change. Coming out, Bailey Thompson coming out quickly to number 21, Schomburger. Schomburger over number 4, Joe Driscoll. And that goes out of the rink and got a fresh puck in there, and face-off will be outside the Bears blue line. The Bears come away with the control. Well, Ryan Austin can't control it down and take it away there by Noah Willer. Willer skates it in behind the net, being checked there by Robbie Flannery. Flannery can't get it out. Picked up there by number 65, Noah Saad. Salem, the shot goes back, and it's going to go in right in, and going down. Goleniak loses an edge and goes down. Bears pick it up. Shot back in there, and the net is off. That'll be because of stoppage of play. Take a look at that net going off. It's always a question of whether the goalie did it intentionally or not. And that's, you can see this coming down. His skate knocked it off, but I guess they ruled it's not intentional. It was intentional to delay a game. definitely his. Skate definitely knocked it off. The Bears already coming out there now. Noah Willer out to center ice, gives it ahead to Liam Walker, but taken away there. The Bears trying to come back the other way. Coming the Bears back the other way. It's number 5, Ethan Bishop. Comes to the head. Shot in on the net. Not hard, but Phillips decided to hold on. Murphy put that shot, or excuse me, Jacob Tomlinson put that shot right on the net. The Bears come back out with this face-off in the Salem end with their top line. The number 1 line there, and Melrose drops it back there to Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard. Ian Melrose comes away with it, and a glove save by Phillips. Back on the backhand shot by Melrose. Take the number 1 line out there for the Bears. They stick with it, and Salem makes some changes. Here, take that shot, and he holds on. Back here, Flannery. Excuse me, that wasn't Flannery. That was number 8, Christian Santiago, from the point. Again on Phillips, and continuing to put pressure on Phillips. Salem continuing to make line adjustments in their line there, but Santiago's shot bounces up high in front, but not cleared out. Oh, but now it does get out. Going back here, Tarnapol going back after it. Santiago ahead to Riley Leonhard, and with Max Dooley skating right in on him, Dylan Phillips decided just to hold on. He saw Max, so he decided that was the best course of action. Given some action right now to that goaltender. The Bears do make a change now. That shot is deflected, and Willer comes away with it. Willer ahead to Liam Walker. Walker off the boards to himself, going in, and Schwanke makes the save and covers it up. Coming back there to help on the defense, Christian Santiago. I think he pushed it right back into Michael Schwanke so Michael could hold on. Still a 2-1 lead for the Bears. No scoring in this period. Ryan Austin tries to get it going, but a shot from the point there by Bailey Thompson, and knocked away by Schwanke. Again, the face-off to the glove side of Michael Schwanke. Liam Walker to take the face-off for the Salem Rocks against Ian Melrose for the Bears. Melrose controls it. Back to Murphy. Melrose goes in, trying to get it loose. Trying to clear it to get it out. And they do get it to center ice. But Bailey Thompson breaks it up there. Bailey Thompson flips it ahead to Walker. But the Bears take it back. Shot back in on net by number 91, Jacob Murphy. And Phillips will hold on again. Number of shots on Phillips. In this, the last 3 minutes, a lot of pressure on him. And again, the number 1 line out for the Bears. Shot goes wide there by Riley Leonard. Dropped in there by Robbie Flannery, and out ahead there to number 18, Goleniak. Goleniak skating down on the left wing, but pushed up, and the Bears take it away again. Melrose ahead to Max Dooley. Max Dooley looking to set up. Setup's right in front, but knocked away. The setup was there with Riley Leonard right on the doorstep. Dooley drops it back to Melrose, too far. Going back there after number 15, Austin Marthaler. Gives it up to Goleniak. Goleniak checked there. And Jacob Murphy gets it back going the other way. Going back there after Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard ties it, getting tied up. Tied up there, back there by Noah Saad. Going over there, Ryan Austin takes him to the boards. And that's going to end the period. The referee talking to Zach Leonard, saying that was a little unnecessary, that hit him, just as the horn went off. You know, so he's not going to call a penalty, but he talking to Zach and warning him that there will be a penalty if he does that again. So that's the end of the second period. The score, the Berkley Bears 2 and the Salem Rocks 1. We'll be back with the third and final period of tonight's game in just a moment.
Why not?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello.
Chrissy, hey.
Hey, Alex.
How are you?
Alex? Alex?
Mom.
Hello. I'm Mrs. Garcia. We've heard a lot about you. He is cute.
Stop.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back to Berkley Ice Arena for the third period of tonight's game between the Berkley Bears and the Salem Rocks. The Bears continue to hold on to a 2-1 lead in tonight's contest. All the scoring came in the first period with 6:44 remaining for the Bears in the first period. And a goal by Robbie Lenhard with assist to Max Dooley and Ian Melrose. And then the Rocks came back and scored a power play goal with 3:11 remaining, with a power play goal by Marty Mills with assist to number 19 Noah Willer, number 18 Zach Goleniak, and then a power play goal for the Bears with 25 seconds remaining in the first period. Goal by Robbie Flannery with assist going to 43 Kevin Jervis and number 19 Zach Leonard, and that's all the scoring there's been. And we're back here with the action for the third period. Jacob Murphy gives it ahead to Melrose. Melrose to Riley Lenhard. Riley Lenhard turns around and was going wide, but with Ian Melrose skating in, Dylan Phillips decided to hold on. So the faceoff will come up to the glove side of Dylan Phillips. Melrose will take the faceoff against Liam Walker. Melrose controls it. Back to Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy's shot is blocked by the defense. Robbie Flannery drops it back in. Going back there to pick it up with Nate West trying to get it out for the Rocks. They get it out to center and shoot it in behind the end. Schwanke clears it. Liam Walker trying to get it loose. And the Bears get it out to center ice. Shot back to Liam Walker. Liam Walker. Robbie Flannery blocks that. He drops it back to number 19, Noah Willer. Willer in behind the net. Taken away by Robbie Flannery. Flannery gives it ahead. Riley Lenhard gives it up to number 19, Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard picks it up again. His shot goes in. Knocked away. Coming back. Bears picking it up. Number 10, that's Sebastian Palesso. Bears get it back into the Rocks' end. Rocks trying to clear it. Not successful so far, and the Bears are still trying to keep it alive. Pick it up. Back out in front, and the Rocks try and clear it. Number 15, Austin Marthaler. But it's right out in front. Sent down there ahead by Joe Driscoll. Ahead to number 21, Matt Schomburger. And he knocked off his stick, but picked back up there by Sean Weldon. The Bears. Ryan Austin gets it out. It's going to head to number 5, Dan Seeley. And he got an icing. It'll come back into the Bears' end. Bears, Fox controlled, now picked up there by number 22 for the Rocks, Newsom. Back in behind the net, Robbie Flannery gets it ahead to number 14, Josh Lickman. They get it to center ice and knocked back in offside by the Rocks, so the faceoff will be outside the Bears blue line. Melrose to take the face-off against Rich Corso. Corso controls it. Drops it back to number 15, Austin Marthaler. Shoots it in behind the net. Melrose up ahead to Max Dooley. Dooley to Riley Lenhart in center. He gets a stick on it. Bailey Thompson on that. They called that an icing, but I thought there was a touch there. Thought there was a touch. I didn't think there was an icing. Called it an icing, but I do think he got a stick on it, but they didn't see it. So face-off comes back here. Melrose will take the face-off against Liam Walker. Walker draws it back to Bailey Thompson. Thompson ahead to Galeniak. Galeniak shot behind the net. Willer going back to get it, but Tarnapol gets to it first. Gets it out to center ice. The Rocks shoot it back in. Willer taken away from him by Robbie Flannery. Flannery drops it back, but Liam Walker comes up with it, but broken up in front by the Bears. Now picked up Melrose over to Flannery. Back to Melrose, but not there, and got an open shot for Walker in front, and it went wide. Melrose coming down the ice for the Bears. Melrose knocked off his stick there for a moment by Nate West. Now coming back, here comes Willer. Willer skating in, and it's in the net. Noah Willer. Take a look at it. You see Willer's shot. Comes across in front. And drops it in. So 13:25 remaining here in the third period. Noah Willer with the goal. The Bears pick it back up. They tie it back up here. Salem Rocks. And they're back there. That was Joe Driscoll trying to start it. I got a whistle.
Salem goal, number 19, Noah Willer. Assisting number 18, Zach Galeniak.
91 white on the hook.
The assist goes to number 18, Zach Galeniak. I'm not sure what the stoppage was. Well, penalty. He got a penalty. Have to get the call. Marty Mills drops it back to Walker. Walker over to Saad. Saad puts it in behind the net. Willer. Wheels. Tries to poke it in. Marty Mills tries to pick it up, but shot down the ice by Melrose.
Number 91, Jacob Murphy, 2 minutes.
The penalty was to Jacob Murphy for hooking. I normally can hear what they say over there, but I didn't get that one. Salem trying to get it going because Galeniak. Now to Mills. Mills drops it back. Mills there, and broken up there by Jacob Tomlinson, and then Robbie Flannery sends it down the ice. The Bears take it away. It was a good forecheck there by Jervis. Now again, taken away there by Jervis, but he was a step ahead of the puck as he brought it into the zone. So 44 seconds remaining in the penalty to Jacob Murphy. And the Rocks trying to get their offense going. Good forecheck going on there now by Kevin Jervis, though. Kevin Jervis and Max Dooley delaying this. They get it ahead, but Flannery sends it back the other way. Rocks having trouble getting this power play going at 20. Schomburger finally skates it in. He has Zach Newsom in front. There, Newsom picks it up along the boards. Being pinned against the boards there by Christian Santiago. Now drop back here. Number 16, Bailey Thompson. Bailey Thompson shot gets through, and Schwanke stopped it initially, and the rebound. Schwanke was down, and the rebound poked in by number 8, Rich Corso. Was that still on the power play? .11:07. I believe it was still on the power play. Rich Corso with the goal. Two penalties there. Melrose for one assist to Schomburger, and the second was to
Just give me on sportsmanlike.
22.
Yeah, everything, nothing goes up.
Second assist on that power play goal by Rich Corso. The assists go to Matt Schomburger and number 22, Zach Newsom. So the Rocks with a 1-goal lead, and now we get penalties, I believe, to number 9 and number 28 for Salem. No time on the clock as coincidental minors. Bears pick it up. Brian Austin. The opposite wing now. To Zach Leonard. Shot back in by Tarnopol, but he had to clear. And Liam Walker picks it up for the Rocks. Liam Walker. Those penalties were Sean Weldon for the Rocks and Ian Melrose for unsportsmanlike conduct. Both coincidental, so still continue 5-on-5. Centering this line now, Jacob Tomlinson with this is the normal Melrose line, and Melrose in the box. Tomlinson is centering that line. Going down there, Max Dooley chasing it down in the corner, being tied up in the corner, but gets it to Tomlinson. Battle for it behind the net, and the Rocks come away with it to Schomburger. Schomburger gets it ahead to 14, Miles Doherty, but he loses control. Here comes Robbie Flannery with it now. Robbie Flannery going down the left wing. Robbie Flannery shot stopped by Phillips. Dropped back in. Somebody broke a stick. And Tomlinson drops it in behind the net. Tomlinson going back to get it, but the Rocks come away with it. That's number 2, Caligari. Got back into the Rocks end. Coming out for the Rocks now, Bailey Thompson. Bailey Thompson. And it goes up into the netting. Penalties have expired to Melrose and Sean Weldon. They're back. Jervis to take this face-off for the Bears. Controlled there by the Rocks, but Jacob Murphy picks it up over to Colin Brickner. Got an interference call coming up.
16, you can join them. Have a seat. 16, unsportsmanlike.
Penalties to number 16.
I didn't hear what he said. He had no business talking to him. Go.
And
My problem started with the crack.
number 16 for the Rocks, Bailey Thompson, and number 26 for the Bears, Ryan Austin, both unsportsmanlike conducts. I heard the official say, I don't know what he said, but he has no business talking to him. So. Nothing on the board as they stay 5 aside here. Melrose drops it back to Brickner. Brickner overhead around to Jacob Murphy. Murphy gives it ahead, but broken up there by Willer. Willer comes back and being checked by Melrose. Brickner picks it up and gets it. No icing as was missed there at the blue line by Austin Marthaler. The Rocks trying to come back. The Bears trying to. Max Dooley trying to get it loose. He does get it loose. He gets it to Melrose. Melrose shot knocked away in front there by Phillips, and coming back the other way, number 65, Noah Saad. Back out center, and the Bears come down there. Melrose centering it to Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard shot knocked away in front by, I think it was off the skate of a defenseman. Right out in front to Riley Leonard. Melrose trying to set it up. Gives it back to Robbie Flannery. Flannery's shot goes wide. Riley Leonard picks it up. Back to Melrose. Over to Flannery. Flannery's shot goes in behind. And there Riley Leonard puts it around the boards. Picked up there by the Rocks. Kept in there. And the shot by Melrose is in. Ian Melrose ties this one up. Take a look here. You see Dooley and the shot coming in from the point. I'm not sure. I think it was Riley Leonard with the shot, but the rebound by Ian Melrose ties it up at 3. 7:24 or 7:26 remaining at that shooter. The assist goes to Zach Nikolai, number 18. Bears trying to, as they get it tied up now. Jervis battling for it back there with Schomburger. Running there, help out is Christian Santiago. And coming away with it is Jervis. Jervis into center ice to Zach Leonard. Back into the Back into the Rocks end. Now the Rocks come out. 8 coming out, taken down, and Jervis picks it up. Good check there by number 19, Zach Leonard. He took them out of the play, but going back the other way now. Here comes number 21, Matt Schomburger. Schomburger being watched there by Christian Santiago, taking him at Melrose. Takes it into the board, takes it away, gives it ahead to Max Dooley. Dooley ahead to Melrose. Melrose shot. Pad saved by Phillips, and he got
Hey, I know you didn't say anything bad.
he got a little snow on him there, but that was from the defenseman. That's not from one of the Bear skaters. Bears trying to get the lead back now. They tied it up. Max Dooley in behind the net. Centers it out in front to Melrose. He can't get a stick on it. And coming away with it, number 14, Miles Darty. Broken up there by Robbie Flannery. Gives it back to Melrose ahead. Melrose has got Riley Leonard right in front. And I don't know what. I'm not sure what the call was. Riley Leonard with the penalty with 5:48.
He's got to have a deuce put on it first, and then it's 2 amps under. Yeah. So this is.
Looked like he was going in on challenge, but get the call. Liam Walker's shot goes wide. Waniak tries to center it. Max Dooley picks it up ahead to Melrose. Melrose going down the ice. Melrose looking for the opening. Knocked off his stick there by number 65, Noah Saad. Set up in front now. Ten-minute misconduct for Riley Leonard. In addition to the 2 minutes unsportsmanlike, so the Rocks enjoying a power play opportunity here late in the game. Referee over talking to Jeff Fleming and the Berkley coach. We didn't mention earlier the coaches for Berkley. Jeff Fleming's the head coach. His assistants are Paul Fox and Dave Zaporin. And for the Plymouth Rocks, the head coach Ryan Ossenmacher. His assistant coaches are Aaron Chessman and Brandon Sherrill. Jervis to take the face off. Drops it back to number 14, Josh Lickman. The Rocks come out. Still 39 seconds remaining in their power play opportunity. Shot in behind the net. Schwanke leaves it there. The West try to get it. Trying to wrap around there by number 21. Matt Schomburger. But Schwanke got it and held on. And Schomburger got unceremoniously dumped. So Riley Leonard will not be back on the ice with the 10-minute misconduct. to take the face-off. Galeniak gets it off the face-off. Got a whistle. And they'll drop it again. Liam Walker and gets Melrose. Both the number 1 line centers there. Back there, 65 side. Got back 65 side. Goes off the skate in front of Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy comes away with it. And giving back, Galeniak's shot goes wide. Liam Walker gives it to Saad. Saad, and a shot from a bad angle by Galeniak goes in the net with 1 second left on the power play. Bad angle, but he put it in. Take a look where Galeniak is here. He drops it back. The rebound goes out there to Galeniak. Galeniak goes from a bad angle, but he puts it in. The assist has got to go to 65 to Noah Saad. 3:48 remaining, and the Rocks take the lead on the power play goal. They've capitalized with 3 power play goals in their 4 goals. And that's been the difference. Shot back in there by Schomburger. Schomburger, Melrose. They come down in Plymouth, or Salem, excuse me. Salem trying to keep going. Salem, get it back to Driscoll. Driscoll's shot goes wide. A lot of pushing and shoving in front of the net, and the Bears come away with it.
You got a high hit down here. 7, let's go. Got 8 for a cross check. I got 7 for a head contact. 2 minutes each.
You got going to have a 5-on-3 now, as you got 2 penalties coming up on the with 3:02 remaining. Number 8, Corso for a cross check, I think he said, and number 7, Nate West. So it should have a 5-on-3.
Down around and drilled him right in the head. Oh yeah, he drilled around. And then 7 never, it was even lower. It came up immediately right there.
Listen to what the referees are saying there. I don't know whether if they skate away from the microphone a little bit.
Number 7, Nate West. 2 minutes for a shot to that head.
The penalty to Nate West, number 7, was a head check. And the penalty to number 8, Rich Corso, was a cross check. So now the Bears have an opportunity here to get this one back tied up again, as they have a 5-on-3 advantage for the next 2 minutes or less. Actually, if they were to score, they'd still have the man advantage. Only one of those skaters would come out of the box. So, timeout called, I believe, by the Bears. So 5-on-3 for the Bears. And the Bears bring out Melrose, Dooley, Ryan, no, not Ryan, Ryan Austin, and Zach Leonard, along with Flannery. Keeping the line, Flannery over to Zach Leonard. In corner to Melrose. Shot in by Flannery, and they just got it, tied it up. But only one of those people will come out of the box. 2:48 remaining. They tie it up. We'll take a look here. Went back to Flannery. Flannery shot in And I think deflected there in front by, it was Ryan Austin. I think that goal has got to go to Ryan Austin from Flannery, if I saw it right. Said the call is Max Dooley, 28. He and Ryan Austin were both in front of the net. I guess Max got the stick on it. And an assist to 26. An assist to 26, Ryan Austin, and an assist to Robbie Flannery. Robbie Flannery's shot was right. Now it's tied up, and still a man advantage here for the next minute and 35 seconds for the Bears. A power play goal coming at a very good time for the Bears, tying it up. Now they still got the advantage. Ryan Austin in behind to Zach Leonard. Back out to Robbie Flannery. Flannery back down to Austin. Back in behind to Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard drops it back out to the point to Melrose. Over to Flannery. Flannery's shot goes wide. Battle for it behind the net. Melrose. Flannery's shot is deflected. Melrose again. Flannery shot knocked aside and shot out to center ice by number 65 Noah Saad. Going back in, here goes Melrose. Melrose knocked off his stick there by number 15 Austin Marthaler. Back in there. Melrose picks it up, drops it back to Dooley. I'm not going to see any change in line in the rest of this power play. That shot down the ice. Oh, he is going to change lines. Coming back here to get it. Flannery. Flannery goes down, but maintains control of the puck. Flannery gives it ahead to Jacob Murphy. Murphy looking ahead to Jervis. Kept in there by Tomlinson. Ahead to Murphy. Jacob Murphy on the rush. In there and right in front, and it was loose for a minute, but Phillips must have covered it up as the whistle blew. 4-4, 1:05 remaining. 3 seconds left on the man advantage for the Bears. And the Bears come out again. This Max Dooley, Melrose, Zach Leonard with Murphy, Tomlinson back there. The shot in, knocked aside. Bears want to keep it going, and down to Nate West, and knocked off his stick. Good defensive effort there by Zach Leonard. Out to center ice, broke it up. But Melrose was almost at a breakaway there. Now come up, pick it up is Murphy. Jacob Murphy flips it into the other end. Bailey Thompson going back after it, but Max Dooley pins him up there and trying to come away with it now. Dooley and Melrose trying to take it away. Taken away there by number 7, Nate West. Nate West over to Bailey Thompson. Bailey Thompson gives it down to Rich Corso. Rich Corso gets it back. Shot deflected in front by Jacob Murphy. The Bears battle for it. Melrose. And back to the point there by Marthaler. That's going to end the contest. 4-4, unless they're going. Do they do it overtime? Yeah, I don't know what they decided to do. Whether doing overtime or shootout or whatever. 4-4 at the end of regulation. We'll see what happens here, what they've decided to do. It looks like they're getting over to get instructions from their coaches before we go to overtime.
Goes through the 10 minutes. So if he's still got some on there, he's still sitting. When it was 2 minutes expired.
So Robbie Leonard still in the box for the 10-minute misconduct. I don't know how much time. What was it when he got in? He went in at 5:48. So.
Got to start the 10 at the end of the period. Yeah. Start the 10 at the end of the
The soonest he could come out would be with 12, with a minute 12 left, I believe. 4:12. 4:12 left. 4:12 left to serve that. So a minute 48, I think he can come out. He can come out at a minute 40. Stoppage after a minute 48. Kevin Jervis to take the face-off against Liam Walker. Somebody got dumped right there. Willer dumped Ryan Austin right off the face-off, and Liam Walker centering behind, trying to set up. Shot in there by Noah Saad over Willer. Willer can't pick it up, and Robbie Flannery starts to rush. Gives it ahead to Zach Leonard. Flannery shot to Zach Leonard. Zach flipped up over the net. Zach Leonard drops it back for Melrose. The Rocks come out with it. Liam Walker being checked by Flannery. He centers it. Knocked away there by Jervis. Shot by Galeniak. Schwanke makes a save. Driscoll picks it up for the Rocks. Driscoll broken up by Jacob Murphy. Ahead to Ryan Austin. And out of play. So face-off will see where the face-off's going to be. Face-off's going to be just inside the inside the Berkley line to the stick side of Michael Schwanke. Melrose taking the face-off, draws it back. Back there is picking it up with his 21 was Matt Schomburger. Over to Driscoll. Driscoll battling with Bears for it. Shot in by number 7, Nate West. Flipped back in by Bailey Thompson. In behind the net to Rich Corso. Corso stopped. Nate West back to Driscoll. Taken away there by Tomlinson. Tomlinson starting down and shot back in by number 4. Joe Driscoll was the go for a line change. But coming in and putting it in there, number 21, Matt Schomburger, complaining to the referee that he thought he was cross-checked, but the save was made. And take a look at this alongside the net. I think Schomburger thought he was cross-checked. Here's Schomburger. He picks it up, tries to, or he thought he was tripped, but he just dove. That was a dive. They penalize that sometimes. You know, that was definitely a dive. There was no stick hit him at all. Jervis ahead to Zach Leonard, to the opposite wing to Dooley. Back into the Bears end, Jacob Murphy to Robbie Flannery. Ahead, no icing. Goes in behind. Noah Saad picking it up. Saad moves it ahead to Calgary. Into center ice. Coming down. Broken up there by the Bears. Jervis knocks it away. Marthaler trying to get it going, but the Bears doing good defensively in center ice. Tomlinson. Jacob Murphy picks it up over to Robbie Flannery. Back to Murphy. Murphy to Flannery. Flannery ahead. Picked up by Willer. Willer being checked along the boards there. Melrose comes away with it, but drops back in center ice. Liam Walker with it. Liam Walker looking for an opening. Walker drops it back to Thompson, and taken away from Walker there by Jacob Murphy. Now Tomlinson picks it up. Tomlinson over to Dooley. Back into the center to Willer. Nate West tries to get it going for the Rocks. And the Bears pick it up again. Melrose chasing it down. Chasing Bailey Thompson with it. Bailey Thompson comes out to center ice. Gets past Carlesso. Carlesso coming back. We got a whistle.
Rough, 2 minutes.
Max Dooley, 2 minutes for roughing. With 4:26 remaining in the overtime. I was behind the play. I didn't see what happened. Dooley's going to do 2 minutes for roughing, so the Rocks with a man advantage here in overtime. Timeout called. 4:26 remaining. Salem timeout after the 2-minute minor to Max Dooley for roughing. The Bears have hurt themselves in the penalties today. I mean, there have been 3 power play goals by the Rocks, and well, actually, there have been 2 power play goals by the Bears. But there are 9 penalties against the Bears and 5 against the Rocks. So Bears have hurt themselves with the penalties. Melrose comes out. Draws it back to Flannery. Flannery up along the board to Melrose. Melrose out to center to Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard fakes shot, goes wide. Coming out, going down there, Goleniak. Goleniak, Zach Leonard on the back check, breaks it up. Back in behind the net to Melrose to Jervis. Jervis starting to rush. He's got Flannery with him. Jervis. Then back out front. Ryan Austin tries to get stick on the cant. Coming down here, number 65, Saad. Saad looking to center. Gives it up to Goleniak in front. Goleniak shot goes wide. Saad centers it in front. Weller flips it up in the air. Saad over there, try and pick it up. Saad, shot goes wide. Over here picking it up is Corso. Corso back to Weller. Weller again trying to poke it in. And was stopped and being pulled out of there. And they're going to be going. Weller's going to go. Pushing around with Ryan Austin alongside the net after the whistle. And Weller's going to go.
At 19, minor elbow. 8, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike, 10-minute misconduct.
Oh, you got a couple penalties there. Number 19, Weller is going to go with 3:20 remaining in the overtime. Weller's going to go for an elbow. And number 8, Corso is going to go for unsportsmanlike. 2 minutes unsportsmanlike and a 10-minute misconduct. So they're resetting. They got to reset this. 3:20.
You got the time left on his back up. Now you got to put another deuce up too.
You got to put. You still got 54 seconds remaining on the roughing penalty to Max Dooley, and now there's. So now we have a 4-on-3 for the Bears. Melrose throws it back to Flannery. Flannery to Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard across to Melrose. Melrose shot goes up and into the netting. And it'll come outside as it went off his stick. It comes outside the blue line. And Salem makes a change in their center. They bring out Liam Walker, their #1 line center. Melrose draws it back to Leonard. Leonard along the boards. Melrose. Again up in the netting. Face off. At center ice. Melrose and Liam Walker, the two #1 line centers. Walker draws this one back. Goes right back onto his goalie, Phillips, and Phillips covers it up. So the Bears will get a face-off deep in the Rocks zone to the stick side of goaltender Dylan Phillips. Melrose draws it back to Leonard. Leonard, Robbie Flannery. Flannery's shot doesn't get through. Going back there. West picks it up. Leonard's shot bounces off the boards. Nate West picks it up there. Gets it out to center ice. Zach Leonard. Back to Flannery. Back to Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard over to Kevin Jervis. Kevin Jervis. And it's offside. I think Melrose might have been a stride ahead of him. 1:07 remaining in the penalty. In the two minors to the Rocks. Only 1 second left in the penalty to Max Dooley. So Dooley will be coming out of the box as soon as we get this faceoff. Tomlinson in there to take the faceoff for the Bears against number 21 Matt Schomburger. Schomburger gets it back. They get it back to Melrose. Melrose with Ryan Austin. Melrose back to Flannery. Over to Max Dooley as he's out of the box. Dooley shot goes wide. Gets knocked wide by somebody in front. Flannery shot. Save made by Phillips. Back to Flannery. And goalie's off. The goal is off again. How it went off again is always a question. Come out there. Was that a delay of game, or that they did not call a delay of game? Coming off the bench for the Bears, number 19, Zach Leonard, back on this line. Melrose. Drop back here to Flannery. Oh, and you can't keep it in. Flannery being chased by Liam Walker. Gives it over to Zach Leonard. Back to Flannery. Back to Zach Leonard again. Back in behind there. Good forecheck by Liam Walker, and Schwanke has to comes off the boards, and Schwanke has to hold on to it. So the faceoff will be in the Bears' end. 30 seconds remaining in the two minor penalties. So it's the Bears have a 5-on-3 advantage, but they're deep in their own zone for this faceoff. Melrose to take the faceoff against Liam Walker. Melrose to Zach Leonard. Zach Leonard to Kevin Jervis. Kevin Jervis getting it down. Shot broken up and sent down the ice by the defense for the Rocks. Coming back to get it, Melrose. 12 seconds remaining in the penalties. Melrose skating in. Melrose looking for Jervis in front. Melrose over to Zach Leonard, taken away by Bailey Thompson. Bailey Thompson coming back the other way, broken up by Leonard and sat back to center ice. Noah Saad to Weller. Weller comes in. Weller's shot. Glove saved by Michael Schwanke. 1:05 remaining. The penalties are gone, and it's 5-a-side with 1:05 remaining. 4-4 we remain. Murphy ahead. Melrose ahead to number 15, Riley Leonard, back on the ice for the first time with his misconduct. Tomlinson over to Ryan Austin, in behind to Riley Leonard. Battle. Tomlinson comes away with it. Tomlinson back out to Murphy at the point. Murphy back to Tomlinson. Tomlinson back to Murphy again. Murphy's shot goes off. Driscoll back here, and the Bears regroup. Ahead to Tomlinson, but flipped back by Martel, by 21. That's Stromberger. To Galeniak. Galeniak drops it, and brought back in offside. Went out, and Liam Walker dragged it in behind him. So 5.5 seconds remaining. We're still tied up. 4-4. Face off outside the Bears blue line. The Bears control it. Shot out. Shot in and goes wide. That's going to end it. 4-4 as it comes away as a tie after the overtime. The Berkley Bears 4 and the Salem Rocks 4. It was a good contest by both teams, and winds up in a tie. So as they go on, move on next week to the playoffs, these teams got a good workout tonight. This is Hugh Scullin with Ben Curry out in the truck and our crew out in the truck and in here on the cameras. I want to thank you for tuning in to CMN for high school hockey tonight here at Berkley Ice Arena. The final score, the Plymouth Salem Rocks 4 and the Berkley Bears 4. Good night, everybody.